Cool. Okay, we live. We live. Oh boy, it is the morning of the 4th. All right, hello everyone. If you're watching this in real time, we just went live here a couple of seconds ago. Or if we are going, you're gonna watch this later on. I'll talk about what we're doing here in a minute. Let me finish getting set up here to go. Cool. There we go. Whoops. Cool. Okay. Looks like we're live. Let me see here. Let me just pull Snow White up here to see if it's currently. Man, my music in the back going crazy. All right. Cool. Cool. Just trying to make sure that I'm caught up in real time. Oh boy. Okay. So let me explain what we're doing here. What we got going on. First and foremost, I want to say happy 4th of July to all of you if you do celebrate it. All right. Happy 4th, happy 4th. If you shooting fireworks out there, going somewhere, whatever it may be, just be careful. You know what I mean? Because people be crazy to be shooting other things that aren't fireworks. Okay, so just be solid out there. Be solid. On top of that, I want to say I mentioned this before in the Full Metal Alchemist live stream that we'll be doing more different types of lives, maybe playing games, reviewing other things as well. This is just a way to branch out, talk to you guys whatever you want to see. So if you are gonna watch this or whatever, let me know what you want to see on next coming up, whatever it may be. Okay, so. Cool. Cool. So again, this is going to be going over. This is going to be going over Pixar and Disney. All right. This is an animation, but it's an anime. I mean, you can call it anime. I don't care. We got plenty of different movies here, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have not seen some of these. Like I have not seen Coco. Okay, I went back and looked at a lot of them. There's some I have not seen, and some of them we can couple together. It's just gonna how it's gonna be because it's like, hey, do I really think the Monsters Inc. 1 is much different from Monsters Inc. University or 2? Maybe not. And some of these are older. Like, how much does the Fox and the Hound still hold up? You know what I mean? But this is all for fun. Again, let me know what you think. This is gonna be also. It's not what I think. Let me phrase that. It is what I think is the best personal movie. Like what did I enjoy the most that I thought was the best one? Different from what the other ones are, where I think that it is for the story there is no debate that this is what I think it is, right? So this one is just how I personally enjoyed them. That's all it is, just for fun. Especially for the 4th, I'm like, just go out here, have some fun. Let's just raise some stuff. And again, I think it got most of the stuff up here except probably live actions, which I'm okay with. I think that's perfectly cool. We'll probably go top to bottom. I don't think it has everything in here. It looks like, you got a lot in here. Lady and Tramp, One Dalmatians. They got Wreck-It Ralph in here. Yep, there go Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, so yeah. So we may put something together, but again, looking at the list here, I'm gonna say, hey, this thing was fire. This thing was goated, right? Otherwise, I'm probably looking and say, okay, it wasn't, that crazy. So I'll put it in like, great, good, it's all right, and bad, whatever it is. So again, we're just doing this to have fun and go through them all. Some of these I haven't seen for a while, but I do remember them, such as Bambi. So again, let me know what you think. Again, for those who have joined, I see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Again, I hope y'all have a great 4th. So without further ado, let's start going through them. So I'm gonna start off with going through the ones that I know I did not see, I had no care about. It does not matter. The Sword and the Stone, nah, nah. I didn't see you. I don't know nothing about you. Let's see here. I remember the face, but no, I did not see it. I did not see it. I did not see it. Nope. Bam, 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 bam. Robin Hood's been a long time, so I've seen that going on. I think I've seen Great Mouse Detective, but I don't recall off the top of my head, including Oliver and Company. I feel like I have. I might get, I might get pushed back into that one. I know I have not seen Down Under. Yep. I'm actually surprised some of these I actually have seen. Yep. I did not see Fantasia 2000. I did see the original Fantasia. So I don't know if they were different or not. We'll keep it here. Fantasia 2000 though. We'll push it back probably. Yeah. Push it back for a minute here. New Groove was fire. I don't think I've seen Atlantis before. I know I've not seen whatever that is. Can't even read it. Home Range I've not seen. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up to Strange World. I've not seen that. Toy Story, Bugs. Okay, everything else here I've pretty much seen. Give me 1 second here, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Had a sneezing fit. You know what it'd be like sometimes you get up in the morning, you just tearing up. Okay. So, The Good Dinosaur I've not seen either. Coco I've not seen. Okay, I think that's it. Onward I've not seen either, but I've heard about it. So, I heard about it and I need to see it. Okay, so now that we're cool, we got going on. I'm just gonna try to pick them randomly, so we're not going down the list here. So you're like, hey, I don't know what he's picking. Just pick it up randomly and just go. All right. So close my eyes here. Who'd I get? Robin Hood. Robin Hood's all right. So Robin Hood, one of the older ones too. It's another one of those rescue type ones, right? These rescue type movies, I'm gonna usually say that you gotta give me something else with the character, right? And I don't remember the main fox's name and everything like that, but of course you can kind of get the play on words of him being Robin Hood, but he's a fox, but he's shooting arrows. People used to not hunt foxes, but anyways, Robin Hood's all right. I would not recommend it to nobody though. I personally wouldn't, but it was okay. Again, I don't know what year that came out. Felt like it was like 19. So there's that. Not seen that either. I put that in there. Bam, bam, bam. What's we got here next? Wreck-It Ralph. So I know there's two of them. Wreck-It Ralph's a good movie. I would say that this is a movie that I kind of wish instead they paired it with Wreck-It Ralph is going to be, and there's another one too, the original one. I'm gonna put it. First off, where is it at? No, we'll find it later. Wreck-It Ralph. Both of them are pretty good. I think the second one to me, with the internet one, is better because it's also adding a lot of other characters such as Bowser and Sonic. These other characters that are kind of like interesting to see that, like, including the main little girl that's glitching all the time and everything. It kind of shows like, hey, there's a vast world. I think that this is supposed to be the Disney movie that's branching other Disney movies together. You kind of saw where they had them like multiple different princesses and everything, and are like, oh hey, who's like who's been stolen away or da 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 da, and it's like they're all raising their hand. So like it's crazy that this is the movie they picked, but it's a good movie. I don't think that you probably ever want to come back to it. But if you have not seen it, Wreck-It Ralph is a good movie. The Rescuers, again, pretty bad. I'm not gonna say. Rescuer. Do I? It's not. It's all right. It's all right. The Rescuers from the start is about these two mice and everything like that. That's like flying on this whole dove or whatever. Again, it's one of the older movies, just like Robin Hood is, and again, it's a cutesy type movie, similar to what's the other one, Lady of the Trump, where you kind of having like a little bit of like romance to it, but they're like kind of saving other characters. Again, like I said before, this whole save another group or character, that whole premise is fine. It's just you need more to it, and I think Rescuers is the same thing as Robin Hood to me. It's fine, but it's nothing like you're gonna be like, whoa, this is crazy. Brother Bear is pretty fire. You can kind of look at the thing and get the premise of it. It's like, hey man, like you got a big brother, you know what I mean? You protected him, getting him big and strong, right? Brother Bear is pretty good. I would say it's all right though. Again, most of these characters I don't remember their names, but I remember the premise. Brother Bear. Do I say it is worth it? It's probably the bottom of great to me. Again, it's kind of similar to Bambi, I would say, where you're kind of like trying to get a character to kind of grow up and watching them go through different life type things as well. It's just a bear, right? So I would say it's very similar to Bambi, but Bambi did it better. Matter of fact, might as well take Bambi now. I do think Bambi is the same thing as Brother Bear, except if I remember correctly, Brother Bear, they're not killed or anything like that. Kind of like how Bambi's, I think it was Bambi's mother was. But then you find Trumpet. He's so swaggy. Trumpet and then the skunk. And, Bambi kind of getting older and kind of growing into himself and everything. It feels more authentic. You know what I mean? It feels a lot more authentic than Brother Bear does. So I would probably say Bambi is better. I'd argue do I say it's better than Wreck-It Ralph? It's for sure more iconic. I would probably say that I personally like it better, but each their own. We got here Melody Time, the Donald Duck movie. I'm trying to remember, was the three little ducklets in this one? I don't remember. As well as what's his name, Scrooge McDuck. Overall, it's all right. I mean, the Donald Duck movies are fine. I'm gonna say, well, you know what? Let me look it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The Melody one, it's okay. This is a 1948 movie. Nah, man. It's just nah. This ain't it. It's a long time since I've seen this one. It's okay. It is okay if you want to watch it, but you're not gonna get something crazy out of it. I'm not gonna say it's bad. All right, here we go. Goofy movie. So there's a lot of Goofy movies. This one, Saldos Amigos. This is not the one that has Max in it, I'm pretty sure. Nah, it's not. I'm gonna just mess around and say it's the same thing as it's another music one, just like Donald Duck. It's okay. It's okay. That's all it is. It's okay. I think these two go hand in hand, honestly, which is crazy. We got them right back to back. Bo. Okay, fine. We're getting some better ones. Bo, I'm gonna hit you with. Do I say it's amazing or great? I'm gonna say it's a great movie. I'm gonna say it's a great movie. I think everything too with Bolt kind of being like the rescue dog. It kind of reminds me of was it Crypto the Super Dog? I think it was. The DC had is a very similar thing with Bolt. Bolt was a pretty cool character to me. I think this having a dog that's kind of like the rescue dog. It's supposed to be like really really quick to do everything. Um, he's supposed to be like also very similar to like a Flash's dog as well. So he's not like Flash literally. But it's another rescue one, but it's fine. I still probably say I prefer Bambi anyways over it. Yeah, but it's still good. It's still good. Toy Story. So most of the Toy Stories, Toy Story goes hard. Not the Lightyear movie though. Toy Story goes hard. I'm gonna put Toy Story here as this is the first amazing I have of all the Toy Story movies that you got. All right, I would probably say when. So Andy grows up in different times throughout the Toy Story movies. I think they have a total of 4 of them now, and I think 4 is where it kind of drops off to me. I would probably say overall though, if you look at 1 through 3, especially when they introduce what's Buzz Lightyear's girl? It's crazy. It's not Woody's girlfriend. What's Buzz Lightyear's girlfriend? Is it whatever her name is. And then you got like Little Bo Peep for him. It's like it kind of branches into these toys having more of a personality as well. Despite just Andy being there, like Andy just kind of walking around, like I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna do this and that, whatever. We don't really care about Andy. It's kind of watching them grow up and being like, man, Andy's changing, and it reminds me of a older version of Inside Out, right? Of watching your kid grow up, but you're still you're still the same character, right? So Toy Stories overall, I'm gonna put 2 here. I probably put 1 and 3 in the same spot. 4, you lost me. Speaking of which, we'll just keep them down here. Yeah, we'll keep them down here. We don't need to go grab them all. Chicken Little is garbage. Chicken Little is trash. So I recently just watched Chicken Little to get back into it, make sure I understand a lot of the different movies. Chicken Little is one of the most I don't recall. This movie sucks. This is a movie that specifically, kind of glorifies, hey, let's use the characters such as the pig because he's fat, so he can't get out of the chair, right? Let's get, it's very stereotypical, and characters like Chicken Little don't have much more to them except, oh, he's smart. That's it. This is a bad movie. I'm pretty sure there's a Chicken Little 2 as well. I thought there was. But the first Chicken Little is enough for me to say no. No. Chicken Little sucks. Pocahontas, bad. So I also went back and watched Pocahontas too. Pocahontas is a movie that I feel like even the animation, when you look at the time of when stuff comes out, is different. I don't expect things such as Snow White to, look as crisp and rounded as, Moana. But at the same time, it shouldn't look the way it looks. Plus, the story itself is the same thing that a lot of these Disney movies have is, oh, I gotta get saved by the male. But Pocahontas herself doesn't have a lot of character in her anyway. So it's like, she doesn't stand out enough for me to even care about Pocahontas. I think, and then you have the whole Native, American tribe and everything like that in it too. I wouldn't even say it's alright. I would probably say that it's worth you to watch. Compared to Chicken Little, this is a skip to me. This is the biggest skip I think you'll ever see. But overall, it's still probably not worth your time. Yeah, it's probably not worth your time, honestly. I wouldn't even pick it up. So let's see what else we got here. I kind of want to pick one now. I want to talk about. Since I got to play in the back, let's do Frozen. So I think Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 are different enough for me. There we go. Y'all know it's about to be a Frozen 2, by the way. Don't you forget that. Frozen 1, to me, is the best one of the group, by far. Frozen 2, when Elsa finally kind of accepts her powers and everything, what she can do, it's fine, but it's not Frozen 1, let it go. It's just simply not. And Frozen 3 is not going to be Frozen 2 or 1. It may be close to, but it ain't going to be 1. Frozen 1 was the best one to me. That being said, is it amazing? I mean, we know what this show has done for people, right? Um, Especially little girls. I think Anna and Kristoff are, probably the best characters in this whole movie. But that being said, I wouldn't say that Frozen. Do I say it's amazing? I don't know, y'all. I might say it's good. It is good. I'm gonna put it as great for now. Especially kind of seeing her like struggle. Now it is crazy that the whole time that Elsa struggles with saying, "Hey, I don't want people to know I have ice powers because I can damage people." Like if you don't go train, you know what I mean? That part doesn't make sense to me. And then you have Anna getting completely just bamboozled all over that by that one dude. It's like the main villain of the movie. Just crazy, but it was still good. I probably wouldn't say it's one of the amazing ones now I think about it, but it's good. This one right here, I'm gonna say it's all right above really everything here. It's fine. I would also say would I recommend it to you? Probably not compared to Frozen 1, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. What we got here? All right, Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound is all right. It's all right. It's the same thing too. It's another one of those kind of cutesy little love type things. Again, I would say is do I say Robin Hood's better? Robin Hood was kind of swaggy with him using the arrow though, but I probably say Fox and the Hound is a little bit better. Again, another 19 some movie, older. I feel like it's very very similar again to Lady and the Tramp. Which where is Lady and the Tramp? Yeah. Right here. I would say Lady and the Tramp is a little bit better though. With the whole meatball thing and all that scene, it was actually pretty fun to watch. But Fox and the Hound just did not have the same thing as Lady and the Tramp. Even the name of it. I mean, they call him a tramp. That's crazy. You can't just be the Hound. So but Fox and the Hound was good. Lady and the Tramp was more of a baller though, because this felt straight up like a true love story, even though they're dogs that are completely different. This one right here, it felt very friendly as well. It was kind of like, hey, come with me, what's up? And I don't think it really had much in between the romance, but it felt like it did sometimes. But overall, Fox and Hound's fine. I'm gonna put it behind Robin Hood. But Lady and Tramp went crazy again with the whole meatball and everything. That was fire. What we got next? Raya. So listen, y'all. I said this before. This movie, this list is not about what do I think is the best by, what would I say is the best objectively speaking. It's like, hey, no matter what, this is like a movie. Raya would be lower. But Raya to me is the new form of a movie that I would like to see. Looking at Raya, this is a movie that tells me we don't need a man. We can talk our trash. We can do what we want to do, and we can use other people we meet as friends along the way to help us meet our goal. I will say this because it happens a lot more recently. Because I know Inside Out 2 has it. I think Red Panda has it too. That Aquafina is annoying. Okay. Speaking of which, is Migration on here? It's not. That's crazy. Y'all didn't put Migration on here? Do y'all have every movie on here? Weird. Anyways, Migration would be the same thing with Aquafina. Okay. I don't think that she is a good actor. She feels like she is faking a voice a lot that really hurts. So she plays such a pivotal role. Not as much in the one I just said before, Migration, I would probably put it to goated, honestly. Watch that again back, that was fire. But, or at least amazing. But looking at her playing Sisu, I think it is, the blue dragon inside Raya, it was a problem to me. It was an issue because her voice stands out so much. I even saw a video on YouTube someone else made. You can go check them out. But they said, hey, please stop casting Aquafina. Please stop casting her. She is annoying. And I'm not trying to disrespect Aquafina like that, but it really takes away from the movie, right? Most of these female characters, the main ones, Raya, Moana, Rapunzel, whoever, they don't have the same actors, so it doesn't feel as forced as Aquafina's actors do, right? But overall, for what Raya is, I'm gonna say it's solid. I really like it. I don't think the ending was really just enough, justifiable for what happened to it. They could have done so much better with how they finished off those little dark spawn or whatever that's going around the world, which also didn't have really a real villain, which kind of sucked, but really good. I enjoyed it more in Toy Story. I did. Mm-hmm. I did. All right. Bam. Hercules. It's all right. Hercules is simple, man. Hercules is very simple. I am the buff guy that can, again, save the world, but I am buff and strong and a man. And that's perfectly fine. It's just Hercules. I feel like his name is bigger than what this movie actually is, including the lady that he's with. I forget her name most of the time. It's like, I just don't know, y'all. I don't think that y'all have a character besides Hercules just being buff. I don't. But I think overall that it's still a fine movie. It's nothing crazy and not like that, but it's fine. We want to do Toy Story because we already did one. I think Thor though gets a little bit more action packed. So I'm gonna say it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. One and three I would put just where we put up here too, just in case y'all wondering. They're in the same spot. Four is a little bit worse to me, but because it is action packed, it's fine, but it doesn't have much of a meaning to it. I don't know what that is. What did I just grab? Did I grab Moana? Yeah, I did. Okay, Moana. Whoo, this is a good one. So first off, before I do anything, you know Moana is coming up with a movie too. Moana's pretty simple of, hey, I want to go out to the water and explore. That's it. She does not have to have anything bad going on. There's nobody coming to take her out. Nothing like that. It can be very simple. But she goes into mischief. That's where I'm like, I don't know if I can put it up here because nothing is naturally bad happening to her. But it's a great movie. I would say it's better than Frozen to me. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy Big the Rock Johnson back there. I enjoy Paul's. I do enjoy Moana. I even think her little pig is cool. But again, just like Frozen 2, I think Moana 2 is going to be down here when that comes out, what, in November? Something like that. Moana's fine. It's a good movie, though. I do enjoy the music as well as the water animation they have in the movie is very nice to see. It almost has a green tint to it, which you can kind of see here. That gives it a little bit more of a, healthier kind of look to it, besides just the blue. But Moana, that's where I'm putting it at. It's solid, though. Solid. Tarzan. It's okay. I think Tarzan finding... Okay, so Tarzan being from the woods straight up, just kind of resembling like he's like a monkey and everything, is fine. Sorry, y'all, I had my thing muted. I hope I didn't have it muted the whole time. I really hope I didn't. Anyway, so what I was saying was Tarzan is cool, and it's kind of reference to I can refer it to Avatar, where you had that one blonde boy from the Avatar movie with the blue people, and that blonde boy is like, hey, I'm living out here next to these avatars. This is what I'm going to learn from, even though they're different species. Tarzan was the same exact thing, except they did it first. The problem is Tarzan, when he meets this, girl with the yellow dress and everything, he's like, ooh, people like me, you were attractive. Whoa, it's just like, that's cool. It is a love story, but Lady and Tramp got it over you. They do. They just do. So Tarzan's okay. I do think you could see Tarzan though, compared to like I think Hercules. I'm like, nah, you ain't got to see that, but it's still good. It's still good. Toy Story. Which one? I'm gonna skip that one. Now I can just pick one because whatever. Let's do Soul. They get They go Berleezy. I'm gonna let me stop. Let me stop. It's bad. Is it all right? It's okay. It's okay. You're not. It's you. You get the whole gist of what Soul's supposed to be about to do, finding out, who he is and what's right and wrong and everything like that. Man, it's fine. This is a character I think that I'm glad that they branched out, similar to Beauty and the Beast, to do something different. But I never cared about. I don't remember this dude's name. I keep wanting to call him Berleezy. Let me stop. But it's fine. But it's just okay. That's all it is. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. Bam. Cars is a good movie. Cars 1, Cars. Is there a Cars 3? I know there's a 2. Is that a 2? It looks like a G. Anyways, Cars, I'm going to put them both together. I did enjoy Cars. I think you will enjoy Cars. Seeing the different type of cars, a motor and everything like that, and how they work, what they do, with the things they've been going through, and especially seeing the main car, I forget his name, and what he's having to do, where it's like, hey, I want to be a racer, I want to be the fastest, him getting to makeup. There's a part I saw recently where, like, when he was getting famous, they had different people go up to him, like fangirls, whatever, and they flashed their lights. Kind of, you kind of get what I'm saying. They flashed, they flashed him. It was actually pretty fire. I would say Cars is a good movie, not as good as Toy Story, but you should probably watch Cars. Cars is a pretty good one. All right, here we go. Lion King. I don't want to be cliche. I know they have the new Lion King coming out here pretty soon as well. Y'all should play this, by the way. I know they have the new Lion King coming out here pretty soon. And that's going to be probably great, even though it does look like it's like real. It's technically probably CGI, and they're probably using shots of animals. But Lion King with, the king himself, Mufasa, the hyenas, the little, what is he, a pig-like thing, whatever they are. All those characters are actually very fun to watch, and I would say if they ever do a movie with just Mufasa itself, kind of like how they do with other villains they did, it was like Wicked or something like that, I can't remember. I would take one with just Mufasa. I think Lion King is a great movie from start to finish. To see how his dad gave up himself. Well, he didn't give up himself, but kind of lost himself to his son to take his spot, right? And finding love and everything. It's a full package, but you're going to enjoy it from start to finish, I think, as well. Lion King is a GOAT. I don't think Toy Story got anything over it. So, Mulan is another movie up here. Pow. I'm going to put it here. Mulan, I think, compared to Pocahontas, is a movie that they said, hey, our heroine can do something that's not just waiting for someone else to save her. Crazy. This is why I also liked Raya too, but Mulan did it earlier, and honestly a little bit better. Mulan to me is worth it. It also kind of shows that they don't need the Caucasian type character to fill in the spot, right? I mean, you can look at her right here looking like she better swag on somebody with a horse, right? A character that I think shows you don't need to save me. I can save myself and break all the rules that you don't want me to do just so I'm going to be happy in my life is a great character to me. If you've not seen Mulan, if you ask me, I do think Mulan is a better movie than, Toy Story and Raya, but I just like Raya personally, but I would say you should probably go watch Mulan. That is a big one to watch. Let's see here. Encanto was a movie I think they should do a second one on. I'm gonna say it's pretty great, but Bambi, to me, I'm gonna put it behind Bambi. What? To me, Encanto is cool because the main character does not have a, what do they call it? They give it a name. I'm just gonna call it a quirk. Where most of the characters in her family have these crazy abilities, like to grow, flowers, or to be super strong, or to impersonate somebody else. It's so cool. But it's like the main character doesn't have that. But she's like, even though I don't have powers, I can still fix our family that's been broken because of these powers. Solid. The only thing is there was no antagonist. Whole movie, there's no antagonist. And I'm not saying that you need an antagonist. I think the problem is you're sitting there waiting for something to happen all movie. And then when you're like, okay, well, what's the purpose of the movie? And you see that they're just hating on the family member because he has a power they don't understand. Which is, the dude has the power to see the future. But they thought his power was to bring misfortune in the future. Like, come on, what kind of power does he have? Like, y'all that stupid? One of y'all has super strength. Like, y'all not that crazy. So to me, it just sucks because it's like, man, I thought y'all had a better reason than what y'all doing instead of being stupid. So Encanto's a good movie. I think they could have done better with the story plots. That's why I'm not gonna put it in amazing, but it's a good movie. Good movie. Boop. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I did not enjoy this movie. Maybe it's how, like, Buzz looks here in this movie and everything. Maybe I like Woody more. I do not know. Monsters Inc. Another bad one. Baddie. I'm gonna say this: Monsters Inc. I don't think that it is GOAT as Lion King, but I do really enjoy Monsters Inc. because the movie overall itself is about, hey, to keep our jobs going and to keep people kind of progressing in life, we have to scare them. We have to bring fear to them. And that's why I think the main character Sully and then Mike Wazowski or whatever, they're like, we have to scare people. That is what we do. But when they find that they actually like boo, they're like, oh, you kind of swaggy. Like, we don't want to scare you no more. You too cool. And they start showing her the monsters and everything like that. This is a very unique movie to me. That, like, that's why I really want to put in GOAT. They were doing some crazy with this movie. But overall, I won't do that just because I think, University, which is a separate movie, but University and stuff like that was not as good. I'm really indifferent with it. But, I mean, overall, though, when I look at something like Monsters, Inc. itself, this movie was good. I just don't think that it was enough for me to be like, man, this is perfect. Like Lion King was. Maybe they needed, Boo to have more of a progress of how she's being affected by it. You know what I mean? Compared to yours now friends with Sully because you're a kid. And maybe it's not a way that you can actually tell me that it is golden. But I didn't get that from Monsters Inc. So, but it's still really good. You should watch it. Pinocchio. It's cool. A movie about the boy where he's sitting here, has his nose and everything, and he's like, you lie, you're going to grow your nose, but you want to be a real boy. You have to experience real life feelings and emotions. That's cool, man. It's just cool. It's just great. I might put it all right, honestly. It's good. It's good. It's good overall. I'm going to say it's good. Dinosaurs. Garbage. When you watch this movie, there is nothing to it. There is no reason that a lot of the stuff inside dinosaurs even happens to begin with. It looks bad. The animation sucks. The characters do not have personality. This is a bad movie. Lightyear, I'm gonna give you a little bit about Chicken Little, but Dinosaurs, you might be the worst movie I've ever seen. What might be? Didn't see. How do I feel about Princess and the Frog? It's all right. I really overall like that they picked a character that is different, but Princess and the Frog is Beauty and the Beast. It doesn't. It's like almost copy paste to me. And matter of fact, I'm here Beauty and the Beast because it did it first. Where's the original one at? I don't see it. What? Whatever. Anyways, Beauty and the Beast itself just did better to me. It did. I think it was better. Matter of fact, no, Beauty and the Beast is a great movie. When you think about it, everything with him being different and her finding love in him, oh my, I don't know. Princess and the Frog, I don't know what y'all did wrong. I don't know. Maybe because it felt like it was a copy and paste of Beauty and the Beast. I like the character. I forget it. Is it Jasmine? I think it was. I like the character. I just don't think that you put it off like Beauty and the Beast did. I don't know. Beauty and the Beast, though, you get the whole thing of him, being different, and then her finding love with him, and Mwah, mwah, chef's kiss. Mwah. All right, Wish, the most recent Disney movie that came out. Uh, 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 uh. It was bad. I mean, it was bad. it was a top of bad though. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do like the music inside of it again. There's that one song with the main girl and then the main villain singing back and forth together was actually pretty solid. But I would not recommend you to watch Wish. The premise was so common to me. It was like AI made it or something. It just really kind of just does not hit with you. I think it could have been better. I like the main character Asha, but it just was not enough. Rick and Ralph, that's original when we already placed them. Dory, Nemo on here, right? Okay, there's only like 3 lines. Y'all really don't have Nemo on here? Oh, that's crazy. Whatever. We'll do Dory first off itself, just in case you're gonna ask. Dory was worse than Nemo because Dory they played off of her success from Nemo, Nemo 1 and Nemo 2. I'm gonna tell you right this: Nemo itself was up here. Dory is here. Okay, I don't want to put them together. Nemo would be around here to me one go, and I'll just talk about it. Nemo itself with his son and losing his son to things that we do constantly, which is fishing, everything like that, and having to go back to find his son, taking Dory along with him, all that stuff is really respectable to me. I think because it shows the dad being responsible to find his son and him giving up everything for it. I don't think there's too many characters that really we follow the influencer kind of getting the younger one going. I mean, it's not Brother Bear. It's not what's something we ranked earlier. Fox and Hound. It's not. It's different for Nemo. I would probably maybe slide it to Amazing, but I'm gonna put up here as Goated, but it's not on here. Dory. You're good. You're Dory, but it's just it could have been better. All right, let's start going through these here. Dumbo, you're all right. I actually personally do like Dumbo a lot. However, when I went and watched the most recent one that came out like 2020 or something like that, Dumbo itself feels a little bit more bullyish to me. And I get that's the point of the elephant with the big ears, but I didn't like how it felt. It just felt like, man, y'all just hating and putting him in a circus for no reason. Like, I don't know. I just didn't really get the purpose of Dumbo. It's okay. I'm gonna put it above some of these though, but it's okay. Ratatouille. Recently saw this one too. If the rat wanted to be able to cook, he meets the one dude. He gets in the kitchen, and eventually, after a while, they're like, "Hey, you kind of cool. Even though you're a rat, you can cook. It's fine." I ain't got much more than that. I mean, he even helps out the main guy that could not cook, teaching him how to cook. That's cool, but the main guy don't matter. It's the rat. It's Ratatouille. So I mean, to me, the rat is the one that stands out the most, not the main guy. So, and the rat himself's fine, but it wasn't much more to it except you supposed to do like accept a rat inside your kitchen, like Sleeping Beauty. This one is poop. Um, Again, I'm not a big fan of a movie that's like I have to sit here and wait for. It's different when it's a male because it's like I have to sit here and wait for a male to come by and start my life and sweep me off my feet to do anything in my life. And literally, Sleeping Beauty is that from start to finish. Sleeping Beauty herself is not even in most of the movie because she doesn't wake up. Speaking of which, where's Tangled? Now, I know you've seen it before. Sarah, fiance and everything, she would not be too happy. My fiance would not be happy me saying that Tangled is an alright movie. But it's a little bit better than Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to give it great. Because at least she's awake. And plus, she gets out of her whole, house and everything from the start, but she doesn't do that until Flynn Rider gets there. Then she can get out of her tower. But until then, nuh-uh. She's just sitting there waiting, right? It's just Sleeping Beauty does it worse. The Tangled is the new Sleeping Beauty, just did it a little bit better. But I like Flynn Rider. Flynn Rider was kind of cool. Yeah, he was kind of cool. Tango was a good movie. Yeah, it's a little bit better than I'm thinking. I still, it could have been more. Bugs Life, I've seen it. I don't remember it though. I just don't. So I'm not gonna say anything about it. Lilo and Stitch. Oh, Lilo and Stitch is go to me. I'm not gonna put it above. Personally, to me, I would, but for some reason, my mind is like, don't put it above Lion King. But Lilo and Stitch, I don't think that they meant for Lilo and Stitch to be as good as it is. I recently watched this because recently went on a vacation about 2 3 weeks ago. I think I told you guys this, and why we didn't have anything to post on it. I think I posted something in the meantime. But anyways, I wasn't making anything for a week, and when I came or when I was going, I went ahead and watched the whole movie of Lilo and Stitch. That's when I watched a lot of movies. Lilo and Stitch was perfect to me. Lilo and Stitch being a character that was created off of making, destroying everything and being destructive and learning about the ugly duckling and not having a family. Then he meets Lilo, who also only has Nani, and Nani's struggling to kind of find herself a job. And then you have all these people trying to take and I don't even know what they wanted to do to Stitch, to be honest with you, but they're trying to take Stitch. So they're doing their best to take him away, and then he finds out, it's like, hey, if you're gonna take me away, can I at least say goodbye to my family? Ohana means family, family means nothing left behind. I mean, I never realized how much better the movie was and even the series when they go start collecting all the experiments, which was still good. I mean, there's some good experience, like Leroy, I think it was what, 627, right? Or 628. You have the pink one, I think she's like 623, 4. You have a lot of good experiments, but Lilo and Stitch was very good. And now you see Stitch getting a resurgence with how many people are like, constantly looking at everything. Like they're just getting all type of like stuff to wear and merchandise with Stitch. I mean, I hope one day that they will continue Lilo and Stitch and just do the same artwork here. And plus, I don't know what they were Hawaiian, I'm pretty sure. But like even it's just like y'all cooked with this so much earlier than you needed to. Amazing movie, amazing movie. I'll stop there. Amazing movie. There's Nemo. There's Nemo. Yep. I like Lilo and Stitch more. I do. I do. All right, we're getting in here. Let's start. I know y'all got all kind of stuff to do on the 4th. Up, fire movie. Yep, fire movie. How many times can I have my mic off? I hope y'all heard me talk about Nemo. I'm gonna say this too. What I said before is Fantasia. I don't know enough about it, so I'm not gonna say anything. But I look at the one I just put up here, Aladdin, is a good movie. Having the boy Aladdin kind of, with his magic carpet and the genie. It was another kind of heroic thing again. It was good. it's more of the character's name being Aladdin. I think that carries a movie compared to anything else. So, and I think y'all heard me go crazy about Lilo and Stitch. I'm pretty sure y'all did. I hope y'all did. If not, that's where I'm putting it. Wall-E, another bop. You care about this machine and everything's going through. I wouldn't say it's the craziest, but Wall-E is a good one, especially because the machine is very cute. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to end this by noon. Treasure Planet. Don't remember. I know I saw it though. I don't remember. What else do I not remember? I don't remember Fun and Fancy here. We already did a Toy Story. Big Hero is okay. With the whole, I forget this new dude's name, the little blob and everything that his brother created. I don't remember his name and everything, but I think it's kind of showing how all these other kids around them want to be something like spectacular, and you just so happen to have like an actual being like monster type thing that can do a lot of things. It's cool, but if they do a Big Hero 2, which I don't think they'd have, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. The Aristocats, I've seen it. There's another love story one. Don't remember enough though to care. Jungle Book. You're solid. You're cool, but you're not crazy. You're here. You're not crazy to me. I don't think you're a dummy. It's fun to see. Again, it's like almost like a Tarzan type thing, except like he's not like looking for love. He's looking for friends. Not here with it. Meet the Robinsons. Don't remember. Almost like a Jimmy Neutron. Don't remember it. New Groove was actually pretty fun to watch, but I'm gonna say overall New Groove is kind of. They had characters from other movies too. I'm gonna say New Groove's fine. It's okay. It's all right. You're never gonna type in New Groove though. The Hunchback Notre Dame. Don't remember it. Seen it. Don't remember. Luca. I want to some of these bigger ones here. I want to get our way. Brave was actually to me pretty bad. Yeah, pretty bad to me. Toy Story 3 seen. Bam. Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna do both of them are pretty similar. Winnie the Pooh. It's okay. It's okay. But the thing is, it's really for really, really young children. It's not crazy. So there's that. Bam. Okay, so everything else on here. I'm putting Incredibles 2 and 1 together. I think there's 3 coming out here pretty soon. 2 and 1 to be together. Okay, cool. So let's just do these because I remember these. Zootopia. Okay, I'm gonna say is all right to me. A lot of the stuff happens because of the weird faction, and I think it's always kind of weird because you have the main two characters are a rabbit and a fox. So the fox would eat the rabbit, and you're kind of waiting. It's like, is there going to be something else here between those two? And you're like, no, it's not. But it's like they're working jobs like people. It's just animals working as if they're supposed to be people. It's okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's bad, but you're not gonna sit here and be like, man, Zootopia went crazy. Including, I think Zootopia 2. I'm pretty sure there's one of those. It's okay. Since it probably hurt me, Elemental, let's do that one next. Elemental, I really hope they do a second one for here. This movie, I personally do enjoy. But the thing with Elemental is you're specifically looking at Wade and Ember, right? You're looking at those two as like, hey, how are they going to work because they're such drastic opposites? Now, it's also interesting that they put Ember in a way that, like, the fire people, her element, are in poverty, which is kind of like, whoa. But it's a good movie. It's a whole love story thing to see them go together, see them go to college together, all that other stuff. Cool. I didn't personally like Red Panda. It's kind of people that kind of like have quirky stuff going on with them. I mean, it's okay, but have quirky stuff going on with them and everything, and they're like, hey, you know, how can I fit into society? It's fine, but you're not gonna be like, whoa, Red Panda. Peter Pan. It's hard for me to knock you down because you're Peter Pan. Like, you're okay. You're okay. It's Peter Pan. You're flying around, Tinkerbell, all the other stuff. You're Peter Pan, but I'm not gonna go crazy at you. Alice in Wonderland, I think, is a bop. I'm gonna say great. Alice in Wonderland, you look at it and you say like, hey, this movie, her kind of getting sent to this isekai type of world, and she's going around meeting all these monsters and everything, trying to get back. It's fine. It's cute, but it's fine. Okay, so here again, some crazy ones. 101 Dalmatians. It's Lady and the Tramp to me, but better. With them having, I thought they had 102. Did they have? Wasn't there 102 Dalmatians? I can't remember. 101 Dalmatians with these two kind of getting together and everything. You had this. I forget the main villain. She was actually pretty solid. I kind of wish they had more time with her because she was actually a pretty good character to watch and her trying to stop everything. But these two having literally 100 Dalmatians, right? Their babies is pretty like crazy. I was gonna say pretty solid way, pretty crazy, but it is actually pretty fun to watch. I would recommend you watching 101 Dalmatians. Little Mermaid. Put it here. Little Mermaid to me is better because it is Little Mermaid, right? And you watching Little Mermaid is a mermaid that again finds love for somebody that's not like her, and she kind of was like, "Hey, I don't want to be." I mean, she kind of wants to, but she's like, "I don't want to be completely this mermaid that's engulfed by water and everything. I kind of want to get out there and explore the world, kind of like Moana." But I feel like this just did it first and did it better. I would say Little Mermaid is a good bop to me. Check that one out, of course. It's probably not gonna be a 2 to it because how it ended, but I know they did a real live action one. What's her name? Haley Bailey or something like that. But I would say watch the animated one. Inside Out. I'm gonna do 2 because that came out the most recent movie of Pixar. 1 and 2 are the same to me. 2. Where do I put 2? I think I'm gonna put 2 around here. Yeah, it was cool. 2 was pretty cool because now you're seeing the other, above them like ennui and embarrassment, anxiety. You see the other emotions pop up here, and they're like, "Hey, she's got older. Riley's gotten older, so now she's gonna have to be dealing with more stuff." And anxiety was the one that's really, again, another movie that Awkwafina is starring an amazing character. It's like, why? But anyways, I do think that is pretty good. The first one I think was probably better to me because it's the first time you see the original, emotions, and I'm like, hey, sadness, that's me. Okay. Sad, like disgust, I don't care. Fear is also me. These two, I'm a combination. But I did like 2. I think 2 was actually pretty good. Incredibles. I think Incredibles 3, when they have Jack coming out and everything, is gonna be pretty solid. They're behind in the race with this one though. I'm gonna say it's behind Dory. No, it's in front of behind Cars. Incredibles is pretty good because you have the mom, there's Elastigirl, the Invisible one, the Fast one, Flash, the Big Dad Strength, and then Jack that's a jack of all trades. Really cool, and there's just doing hero stuff. Peace, solid. That's it. I mean, it's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's great. Sorry, goated, but it's a really really fun, great movie. Okay, 3 more. Cinderella, same thing. Does the shoe fit? Right here. It's better than Princess and the Frog, but does the shoe fit? Oh, cool. So now I can have a male. I don't know how y'all redo this one. You need to because it's so iconic. Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella. They're so iconic. You need to redo them. But I don't know how you redo Cinderella. All right, because this one right here is like the epitome of like, besides Sleeping Beauty, wherever I put that one at right here, just Wait for a Man. Oh my gosh, y'all, the dude looks literally the same. Look at this one here and this one here. What is that? This one just has like a darker tan. Nuh-uh. It's okay, and it's for what it is. But matter of fact, no, it's for what it is. It's just Cinderella. Luca, this one with him, them with getting the Vesma and pulling up here because they're actually characters are supposed to be in the water and they go out of the water, they become human, but they know they're supposed to be in water because people hunt them down. It's cool. I'm gonna put it maybe even on top of all right. I wouldn't say it's great. It's cool though. So then like he kind of like goes against his friend to want to go up and stay out of the water, which I'm like, if I'm you, man, I'm chilling in that water, bro. But anyways, I don't know how they fumble when they can just stay above water and be human. It's like, how do you fumble that bad? I know you can't get wet, but it's like, man, y'all just be staying around all that moisture. Finally, Snow White. Snow White is one of those movies that also does not need a man, which I'm glad about. But they did a pretty good job showing her of like, put it right there. They did a pretty good job showing Snow White of, hey, your character does not only need a man, but you need she has these dwarves, and watching the dwarves, the seven dwarves, kind of go through their personality, like Sleepy and all this other stuff, and what they're doing, and kind of aiding her all the time to, go through the story is great. And is her name Magnificent, whatever. Her getting her own movie, which was not on this list, is crazy. But anyway, both of them going back and forth is solid to me. Excuse me. I would say that Snow White is a good movie because of the dwarves and also her not. She is the whole everything here. I know they're supposed to do another live action with, I don't know her name. She played in the Hunger Games most recent movie, but she just fumbled the bag, so I don't know. But I would say if they ever redo it, any of these, Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, redo Snow White. Redo Snow White, please, y'all. Like, if y'all gonna be redoing stuff and doing part twos, just do Snow White again. Thank you. Anyways, no, I think that's solid. That's a solid list. Again, some stuff I haven't seen. I wish I went through all of these, but I'm like, you know what? Force coming up. We got other stuff we gotta do, so let's put it out here. But let me know what you guys think. I can see y'all maybe moving around Brave a little bit more. No Way you move around Chicken Little, that is Cap, or Dinosaur. Maybe New Groove can be higher up here. Peter Pan can be higher. I mean, that says Pooh Bear. Now I'm being picky. Y'all see how I am? Brother Bear is underneath. Yeah, it's just something. Lady Trent's better. Wreck-It Ralph's a little bit worse. I feel like I have Toy Story too far up. Toy Story 4. Both solid. Again, there's some on here like Migration and some other smaller ones that they don't have, but it's okay. It's okay. This is just for fun. So, I think next time what we'll do for a live, we may go ahead and go over some games. I'm thinking maybe do some Persona, maybe some Pokemon, something like that. Who knows? Y'all can let me know what y'all want to see, but we're just doing this stuff for fun. Again, the anime content's still coming out. Don't get me wrong. That's going to be coming out as a full video. I got some shorts popped ready to go. Got a full video for you guys ready to go Saturday. All right, so we still got more stuff coming out, but again, I like doing these tier lists, stuff like that. I do think The Lion King is the best one. I personally would put Lilo and Stitch up here, but I'm like, I can't disrespect Lion King. These three, though, they cooked. Disney, y'all did crazy. Y'all went crazy. So, anyways, we're going to stop here. Thank y'all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Again, on the 4th of July, be careful, okay? I know it's a hot girl summer. I get it. Y'all want to be outside. Just don't pop y'all fingers off, okay? So, 20-some people I've seen it join and everything like that. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And again, it's going to be on YouTube, a full video. And next time, we'll do something else, maybe a game or something like that. Just have fun with this. So, again, thank y'all for watching, and be safe, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.